When young Sheldon first premiered in 2017, fans of The Big Bang Theory were eager to explore the early life of the iconic, quirky genius Sheldon Cooper. While the series set out to carve its own identity as a family-centric sitcom, it still remained tethered to the Big Bang universe, both in narrative and in casting. You might think the shows are completely separate in terms of actors, but if you look closely, several familiar faces and voices made their way across both series. Here are 7 actors who appeared in both Young Sheldon and The Big Bang Theory, some you might have missed. 1. Jim Parsons, Sheldon Cooper, narrator. Okay, this one might not be so hidden, but it's essential to start here. Jim Parsons, who originated the role of Sheldon Cooper in The Big Bang Theory, serves as the narrator of Young Sheldon. His unmistakable voice guides the audience through Sheldon's childhood memories, adding a layer of connection and nostalgia for longtime fans. What's particularly brilliant is how Parsons' narration often subtly aligns with events from The Big Bang Theory, giving deeper context to Sheldon's future behaviors. While Parsons never appears on screen in Young Sheldon, his voice bridges the two series emotionally and thematically. 2. Mayim Bialik, Amy Farrah Fowler, narration cameo. Speaking of voiceovers, Young Sheldon offered fans a delightful surprise in the season 4 finale. Mayim Bialik's voice as Amy Farrah Fowler, Sheldon's future wife. In a flash-forward style voiceover, Amy joins adult Sheldon in a rare dual narration, as they reveal they have a son named Leonard, named after their friend Leonard Hofstadter, of course. It's a brief moment, but it cemented Young Sheldon as canonically tied to the future fans already know and love. 3. Simon Helberg, Howard Wolowitz, voice cameo. In season 5 of Young Sheldon, Simon Helberg reprises his role as Howard Wolowitz, not in person, but as a voiceover. He narrates a portion of an episode where adult Sheldon recalls his appreciation for engineering. Given Sheldon's frequent ribbing of Howard's non-doctor status in The Big Bang Theory, this backstory serves as a touching nod to their eventual friendship and Sheldon's deeper respect for Howard than he ever openly showed. Simon Helberg's vocal cameo adds another layer of nostalgia and continuity between the two shows. 4. Bob Newhart, Arthur Jeffries, Professor Proton. The legendary Bob Newhart appears in both series as Arthur Jeffries, better known to Sheldon as Professor Proton, a beloved children's science show host who becomes a mentor figure. In The Big Bang Theory, Newhart's character even returns as a sort of ghostly hallucination or Jedi spirit to guide Sheldon through pivotal life moments. In Young Sheldon, we see Jeffries again, in a younger version of his TV show days, bringing a delightful continuity to Sheldon's scientific hero worship. Newhart's understated comedic brilliance shines through both appearances, subtly linking the two series across time. 5. Lance Barber, George Cooper Sr., Jimmy Speckerman. Here's a truly sneaky one. Lance Barber plays Sheldon's father, George Cooper Sr., in Young Sheldon. But Big Bang fans might remember him from a completely different role, Jimmy Speckerman, Leonard's high school bully, in the season 5 episode, The Speckerman Recurrence. Yes, that's the same actor. While the roles couldn't be more different, kind-hearted dad versus immature bully, it's a fun casting Easter egg that shows how versatile Barber is. The choice may have been coincidental at first, but it gives fans a reason to go back and rewatch that Big Bang episode with new eyes. 6. Kaylee Cuoco, Penny, secret voice cameo. This one flew under the radar for most fans. Kaylee Cuoco, who played Penny in The Big Bang Theory, made a stealth voice cameo in Young Sheldon, as a pool voice assistant, think Siri or Alexa, in season 3. It was uncredited and never officially confirmed by the showrunners for a long time, but sharp-eared fans and online sleuths recognized Cuoco's voice instantly. It's a subtle wink to longtime fans, and while it doesn't connect Penny directly to Sheldon's past, it's a fun nod to the original series' biggest female lead. 7. Brian Posehn, Bert Kibler, minor crossover appearance. Brian Posehn played Bert Kibler, the lovable but socially awkward geologist in The Big Bang Theory. While he hasn't appeared in the main Young Sheldon series per se, he did appear in a crossover promotion segment tied to the CBS franchise where he interacted with Young Sheldon characters. It was more of a marketing tie-in than a canonical event, but still, his presence helped blur the lines between the two shows. Fans of The Big Bang Theory will recall that Bert had some pretty hilarious and cringe-worthy moments, particularly when trying to date or present his research. Seeing his face alongside the younger cast, even briefly, was a fun nod for dedicated viewers. Honorable mention: adult Sheldon's friends in flash-forwards. While not directly tied to the main plot of Young Sheldon, the series finale of the show is expected to include glimpses of the adult Big Bang Theory cast or references to them. Showrunners have teased the possibility of seeing more familiar voices or silhouettes, especially as Sheldon transitions to Caltech and gets closer to meeting Leonard, Raj, and Howard. Why these crossovers matter. Beyond the fun of spotting familiar actors, these appearances help build a richer, more emotionally layered universe. They transform Young Sheldon from being merely a spin-off into a true narrative companion piece. The subtle ties, whether through voices, character arcs, or casting callbacks, reward fans who've stuck around for both shows. In many ways, Young Sheldon humanizes Sheldon Cooper in a way that The Big Bang Theory couldn't. And bringing actors across both series allows the emotional beats to hit harder. We know where Sheldon ends up, but now we also understand more deeply where he came from. Whether you're rewatching Young Sheldon or taking a nostalgic dive back into The Big Bang Theory, keep your eyes and ears open. You might just spot a familiar face or voice you missed the first time around. Would you like this article formatted for a blog or newsletter layout?